Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena. We're back once again with our red-black Super Friends list. So, without further ado, let's get into the games, and I will see you there. Okay, on the play, let's have a look-see. We got a 2-lander, a third land would get us Lannery Storm and straight up to all of these spells, so I think I'm going to keep this hand. I'm also going to lead off with the Mountain here, just so we can shock a Llanowar Elves if that is our opponent's turn 1 play. I've basically only played against Nexus today, so I'm probably going to auto-scoop if it does turn up, because I'm trying to get variety on the channel, and they're not making it easy. Good God, they're not making it easy. Every single deck is Nexus today. It's the worst. But we've shown we can beat them once. I don't need to do it again. Opponent's turn. Stomping Grounds. Okay, maybe the Gruul aggro list. Hell of a lot of net decking, in addition to all Nexus. So I imagine this is the Gruul aggro list that was doing quite well recently. Oh, no, maybe not. Jund. Alright, we got a player interested in fun today. Let's go Lannery Storm. Good die to a shock. Otherwise, we might get a treasure out of it that ramps us into Sark, and we'll have to see. We have a spare Lannery, though, so not the end of the world. Yeah, there's the shock. It's the one downside of Lannery. Dies to basically all removal, but it does ramp us into lots of stuff, so it's really useful all the same. Ooh. Reveler, maybe a Reanimator kind of list? If you see him discard a big thing, then on turn 5 we have to worry about it. Yeah, okay. So they're going to use the, I can't remember what the name of it is, it's Bond of something, I think. Going to get Lannery in there and get attacking, full control so they can't block, because this game will screw you. Given the chance, it will allow them to block, and we don't want them to do that. So, in response to our treasure being generated, we're going to shock the Reveler so we can get in for 3. Not ramping, but getting a creature out the way nonetheless. And we want to make sure that we've got the mana open for Vraska's Contempt next turn. Discards a Tali. Yep, this is 100% the Reanimator list. It does give them haste, so we're going to leave Lannery Storm back and just take up Chandra. Need to find that black sauce. So this with haste is a problem, this with haste is a problem. We'll see if that happens. Here it comes. Yep, opponent's looking in graveyards. And there's an Atali. Okay. 6 at Chandra, hits 2 lands, good stuff, that's why nobody plays Atali, because he's terrible. As much as I want to love him, he's really bad. And there's a swamp, so now we Contempt. Actually, we'll tick up Chandra first, just in case we get a Contempt off the exile. We got a Mountain. I should have ticked up before I even made my land drop as well, but I wouldn't have played that Mountain anyway, because I needed the double black right here. So that's one threat taken care of. They're going to need more Bonds of Revival as the time goes on. Looks like they don't have one this turn. But they either have to hardcast those things, or they have to have this Bond here. And hardcasting's not looking too easy right now. Yeah, this is it's Mega Mogwai's list, this one. So I know the composition of it. Tormenting Voice. So it's got like 7-ish, I think, discard effects like that.
This is just gonna be bad for
There's
you.
Ugin. I like Ugin. That might just win me the game. So let's go land drop and Ugin. They didn't have an answer to Chandra. So there's a really good chance they don't have an answer to Ugin either. And we're going to tick up to protect him.
Secrets manifest before you.
Again, it's also nice... Ooh, okay. It's also nice if they bring back a non-trampling threat like another Atali or something like that. They do have a Golter in there at the moment as basically their only good target. Ah, the top deck Rakdos Contempt. Alright.
I concede.
Yeah, Galter's their only good target, and we can't really deal with that right now. But we can keep some pieces in play to deal with it for later, I guess. Treasure map would have been free with Ugin, so a little bit of poor timing there. Got Dragon Skull off of the Chandra. And we can do a Sarkhan minus, or I could just Ritual of Soot to keep everything safe. I guess it's Sarkhan minus, make a 4/4. It bans this 1/1 from attacking, if our dragon stays alive anyway, and blocks the Reveler just nicely. And we get a treasure map down for mana efficiency, so they need removal here. Trying to think what the removal sources are, because that bit is a little bit unknown to me. Obviously, the shocks are a thing. And if they want to shock Sarkhan, then go for it. I think it might have like 2 lava coils in it or something like that. So they simply can't threaten my planeswalkers here through combat damage. Because this dragon's going to kill the 1/1. Yep. Tap land and says go. Beacon, unnecessary. We're at 20, so even life gain from that is irrelevant. More lands. Ugh. Pick up Chandra.
There's no problem fire can't solve.
No problem fire can't solve. Well, we might as well Lava Coil Reveler. And make our land drop for the turn. Swing in with our Planeswalkers.
Call the dragons.
And we can even swing in with our Dragon Token, because we're very close to just winning here. Opponent can't attack our Sarkhan because of the dragon at the moment, so yep, let's scoop it up. Alright, so this matchup, we do have some really top tier removal spells. We have Silent Gravestone, so that they can't reanimate any creatures. They'll discard them all and won't be able to bring them back if we can get that down on time. The Cry of the Carnariums are not too fantastic. We can hit the Reveler, of course, and their Amass tokens, but that's really about it, to be honest. There are better things we could bring in for that. I don't think discard is necessarily the plan here. We just want more removal. I could do a Direfleet Daredevil. How does Bond read? I think it's only from your own graveyard, so we couldn't steal our opponent's Bond for much value outside of getting a Lannery Storm back or something like that. Other than that, we could use it for Tormenting Voices, but I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, I think we're mostly set up to beat this deck. We just need to have better removal. I'm going to bring down a Lightning Strike. It's Lava Coil. Actually, maybe it's a Lava Coil instead of a Lightning Strike. Because the little creatures are like 2/2s and things like that. Maybe they've got... Oh, have they got a Legion War Boss? Ooh, that could punish me. We do still have a lot of removal in our deck, though. Including one Ritual of Soot as a reset button. I don't think Angrath's that great, so I could bring in one Cry of the Carnarium. That way we've got 2 board wipes. They don't hit the big stuff, but we've got Rakdos Contempts, we've got Bedevils to hit, we've got Liliana minus, Ugin minus. We got a lot to actually hit those big things, and we can do it all at a reasonable time frame, so yeah, let's take this one. Okay, 2-lander with a Silent Gravestone, so we can shut off the graveyard. And a shock to deal with the first little creatures. We do need lands, but if we get to Chandra, then our land woes are over. And being on the draw as well, there's a good chance we'll just draw one here. Good stuff. Alright. So, Mountain, and hold open shock. We don't need to fire off the Silent Gravestone just yet. We basically need to do it before turn 5, but until then, it's not really important. It just opens them up to playing mana-efficient artifact removal spells like Bedevil at an earlier time. We don't want that. We did get ourselves a Lannery Storm, so next turn we could do that. We have the shock open now. We have the Lannery Storm ready to swing in through whatever they have. Which will ramp us up into Chandra, hopefully. Yeah, there's the Reveler, and they shock themselves. Presumably to hold open shock. And there's the Gulter. Yeah, I'm assuming it's to hold open shock. But we're going to go for it anyway. Next turn we have to play the Silent Gravestone. Which if Lannery lives, we can get another treasure. Yeah, there's a shock. She's not looking too great here, honestly. But I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. I think our opponent loses just to Silent Gravestone. If they don't have Bedevils in their deck. Or Cindervines, is that worth playing for them? That would also do it, I guess. There's a Reveler. Please discard a big threat, please. And it's just a land. Alright. Well, we got our land, and we don't really want to give our opportunity to reanimate here, so we're just going to get straight into the Graveyard Hate. And hope they don't have a Bedevil here. If they do, then we probably see a hasty Gulter coming down turn after next. Ah, they got one. Alright, we do have the Vraska's Contempt, so that's not too bad. And our graveyards are still animated, which is wrong. It is definitely wrong. Let's pass the turn. Removal for Gulter. Yeah, we shouldn't have this symbol over us anymore. And, oh, it's gone. It's just a visual bug. There we go. Opponent just hitting for 2. Reanimator does actually get some new tools in the next set, which is kind of cool. Because we have a new sacrifice a creature, return a creature kind of thing. It's really nice. So I'm going to kill the Reveler just so that we have a safe Chandra to come down. Shouldn't have played the lands.
It's my turn.
I always get ahead of myself on that one, but didn't matter. Okay. And just dodge Reanimator one time. Elder Spell.
Whatever. Figure it out on your own.
Whatever. I'm too cool. Thanks, Chandra. Tap land, go. Alright. That one I kind of want to play, but we'll wait. I don't think the one life is relevant.
I'm the best fire starter.
However, the additional land drop that we could get here might be relevant. Alright, do they have more Planeswalker removal? Another Elder Spell.
That was a disaster.
Well, it's nice to get those out of the way when we don't have a critical mass of Planeswalkers. Because if that was hit more than one Planeswalker, that would feel sad, but 1 for 1 is completely fine by me. Take 1. I'm just not sure how they can necessarily win if we get decent draws, and I think another treasure map is perfectly fine, honestly, if we're talking about decent draws. We have the answer to that Gulter that could get reanimated at any time, and we're getting double Scry on our end steps, as well as future card draw as well later down the line. Our opponent with only a 1/1 to threaten us. And another Silent Gravestone. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. So, let's draw that. And play that. Tap the beacon. Just so we got all this colourless mana to scare our opponent. And at any given time, we can actually crack this Silent Gravestone to exile the graveyard, and Gulter's no longer a problem. Silent Gravestone, funnily enough, was for Command the Dreadhorde, but it's wonderful that this deck has cropped up and has the same kind of sideboard tech hate. It's pretty sweet. There's a Carney T. Ooh, how do we answer Carney T? A Liliana is our answer. Alright, let's flip treasure map. I'll just take that, thank you very much. Good stuff. And my turn. Draw. Go to the main phase, and let's slap down Liliana without Tapping my treasure cove, please. 3, 4, 5, 6. Liliana. Gain 1 life. Bonus sacrifices 2 creatures.
Your course is more useful in the grave.
And we will pass. We have Graveyard Hate unlocked. We might have to use treasures to do it, but hopefully not. Vraska's Contempt, sure.
Death won't conquer me so easily.
No, it won't. Shandy's a good girl. Shandy? Lily's a good girl. Okay, so we're gonna get shocked in the face. And our opponents had enough. They see the writing on the wall. They cannot get any of their things out of the graveyard, and we're just gonna hold removal for any threats that come down. Carnage Tyrant there was basically the only threat that could end us, and we were actually just too good at Magic to not draw the best possible card in our deck, so pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for some more content in the future. If you want to see more from this deck as well, I do offer, as a reward for Patreon supporters and Twitch subscribers, an additional video, which you can get either in the community tab. If you're a member on YouTube, actually, it's a new feature. I know one person is a member, so thank you very much for joining the channel. It's not something I support too much, but if you're interested in doing it that way and you don't want to do Twitch subscriptions either, I do support the same thing that way as well. But yep, Twitch subscriptions and Patrons and members all get access to a 4th video. And yeah, it's available on the Discord and in the Patreon feed and in the community tab feed. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more Magic Arena. Take care, guys.